Okay.
Well, thanks for watching this video, and I'm going to let these two introduce themselves. They're doing the main show tonight. Why don't you talk about yourselves and what you're going to do?
My name's Dina Preston, and I'm the lead singer for the Dina Preston Band. And this is my husband, Don Ortiz, and he is the band director and lead guitarist for the Dina Preston Band. And we're so happy to be here tonight.
And the show tonight is for the disabled veterans?
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with that? I know we talked earlier, and the guy said you're hard to get a hold of because you travel so much. Yeah, please.
Yeah, it really started with meeting Sid about 16 years ago, and he said, I'd really like to have you guys do an event with us one of these days, and here it is finally 16 years later. So you can see it took him a little time to get a hold of us and catch up with our schedule, but we're glad that we're able to help and contribute to the vets. I mean, that's really what we're here for, is raising money for the vets, disabled vets here in the East in Chapter 8 here in Mesa.
Can you tell us maybe a song or two that are in the show tonight you plan to do?
Well, songs that are near and dear to our house are two of them. One is called So Blue, and it's a song that we wrote about, actually I wrote about a student of mine that was a vet from Afghanistan, and we've also been to Afghanistan performing for our troops. And it's called So Blue, and it addresses
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. And then the other one that we're going to do is called Field of Blue, and I think that is the one that you put on your blog, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
That is correct. Oh, you're welcome.
And it
Great
shows,
video.
Thank
Super
you.
video.
Thank you.
That's all live footage, and it's not doctored, as you can tell, kind of homemade, but it really shows what we've done the
Get to see us in the field.
last 16 to 18 years.
Talk about the hook and what Field of Blue means, and can you explain that?
Sure. So we originally wrote it, of course, thinking and promoting our military men and women who serve, and that they are the stars in the field of blue. And as we continued writing the song, which happened a little bit after 9/11, as we got to the end of the song, we started thinking, well, there's a lot of people really that have contributed so much to the strength of the U.S. So certainly our military men and women, but also our firefighters, our policemen. So we decided that we're all the stars in the field of blue who support the U.S. and who work for the U.S. best interests. So we start with the veterans and the military, and then we move to everybody who supports the U.S.
And as you can see, it really strikes a chord with anybody that sees that video. When you hear the song itself, it's one thing, but when you see it with the video, it really resonates with so many people, whether they were the firemen or the policemen or somebody that represents, like Dina said, you are the stars in the field of blue is really what it's about. So
we perform a lot for the U.S. on behalf of the U.S. and we were in Budapest about a year and a half ago, and we actually performed on 9/11 for the U.S. Embassy in Budapest, and we performed that song. And it touched home with a lot of people in Hungary too. I mean, they had heartfelt thanks for all that we had endured and gone through. So
I'm sure it did. Now that Field of Blue video is at the top of the article that I posted to announce this show. So the video you're watching now is at the top of the article describing the show, which is going to happen here in a few minutes. The opening act and the middle act have already. Well, the middle act's performing now, and the closing act. So this conversation is in that video, and a link to that other article with that Field of Blue video will be included at the bottom of this article. So I think you're probably getting ready to get yourselves going. And we thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Coming.
Thanks so
We
much,
appreciate
Mike.
it.
Thank you.
you.
Thanks for
Take
watching,
care,
Archie.
everybody.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
for shooting the camera. Thank you.
Thank you.